Good morning, afternoon, and evening to wherever in the world you are. Welcome to another Stardew Valley video. In this video, I'm going to show you one of the weirdest, most unnatural ways to make an insane amount of gold. This method is often used by speedrunners because it's just so effective at making insane amounts of gold. But it goes against all of your natural instincts. Your first step to make big bank is farming an absolutely huge amount of iridium ore. If you haven't already, you can check out my video on how to farm a ton of iridium. I will link it in the description below. But to recap as quickly as possible, you will first need to get as many crystallariums as possible and replicate jades. I only have about 20 crystallariums, but that seems to do the trick. However, the more you have, the more often you can farm for iridium. Then go to the desert trader on a Sunday and then trade the jades for staircases. This is by far the easiest way to get staircases in the game. Then simply enter the skull cavern and skip early floors until you start to find iridium nodes. To make things easier, you can use a slingshot on the iridium nodes. I only harvest iridium on floors that are close to the entrance. If there is no iridium, I instantly use a staircase. And if after harvesting the nearby iridium there isn't a ladder, I also use a staircase. This is just to maximize the amount of time you have in a day to find as much iridium as possible. I always make 100% sure to skip any infested floors that only have monsters and don't have any iridium ore. We are here for iridium ore after all. So I use the slingshot with expensive ammo to harvest the iridium nodes faster. Otherwise, you'll have to hit each iridium node 4 times, which can be pretty time consuming. The slingshot is a little tricky to use because it usually just flies over rocks and ore, but you will have to aim it on the walls or enemies. So if you prefer, you can use bombs instead. Bombs should work just as well. Just make sure not to take too much damage from your own bombs. Naturally, to make this whole process easier and more effective, make sure to come on a good luck day and eat food that gives you luck bonuses. Alright, step 2 for this trick is to make sure you have the right professions. You need to make sure you have the miner profession that you unlock at level 5 mining and the blacksmith profession at level 10 mining. The blacksmith profession is critical for this money making technique and it would probably not be possible without it. After only a single day, I was able to get 600 iridium ore. I also found 4 prismatic shards on this run, and that is actually insanely lucky. If you guys give this a chance, please let me know in the comments how much iridium you were able to harvest on a single day. I wonder if I did well, or if this is still rookie numbers. Next up, you need to craft as many furnaces as you can. To craft a furnace, you will need 20 stone and 25 copper ore. I had tons of stone because it's pretty easy to get stone by deconstructing the staircases you got from the desert trader into 99 stones each. It is basically free stone. However, I didn't have much copper ore, so I ended up buying over 1,000 copper ore from Clint the blacksmith. It was insanely expensive, but it was worth it because you will be making money back with ease. Then simply fill up all your furnaces with iridium ore. And when you come back the next day, you will have tons of iridium bars. Placing this many furnaces will take up a lot of space. Don't forget that you don't have to place the furnaces and other machines on your farm. As long as an NPC won't accidentally walk into it, if they do, the machine will be destroyed. After a single day of farming iridium in the skull cavern, I was able to craft 160 iridium bars. With the blacksmith profession, they will sell for 50% more, meaning they will sell for a grand total of 1,500 gold each. Selling all the balls I smelted made a total of 250,000 gold. That is actually an insane amount of gold for a single skull cavern adventure. That is more effective than planting crops or making wine because that money is basically instant. I have a lot of furnaces, but not nearly enough. I had to use them twice to smelt all of this iridium, so upscaling your furnaces will result in less downtime and more money making. Farm iridium at the skull cavern, place them in furnaces, sell all the finished bars, and repeat. And before you know it, you will have enough gold to buy all of the obelisks, the return scepter, and even the gold clock for 10 million gold. If you can make 250,000 gold per day by selling iridium ore, in a single season, you can make about 7 million gold, which is actually insane. I don't think there's any other method of farming gold that can make you that much gold. Not even iridium quality starfruit wine can make that much money in such a short amount of time. So are you going to give this money making technique a try? If you do, let me know if you have any success or if you have any tips to make it even more effective. I have been addicted to watching Stardew Valley speed and challenge runs recently, and I'm going to try a challenge where you unlock the Skull Cavern as soon as possible in a brand new playthrough and see how much money I can make in my first year using this method. Wish me luck and subscribe if you would like to see how well or bad I do. Thank you so much for watching this video. I will say that it felt so unnatural to sell iridium ore because usually iridium ore just feels so rare and valuable, and selling it just seems so wrong. And as always, I will see you in the next video.